Hey guys, Derby here. I just wanted to make a quick video. This is mostly going to be improvised and stuff, kind of just off the top of my head. But I wanted to make a quick video to talk about something that's very important to me. Books, reading, literary things. Despite the stupid stuff I do on this accursed website, I do think that reading and literary knowledge are very important. So I thought it'd be fun to do a little book review for you guys. So the book I'm reviewing today is this one, The Holy Bible. You see, this is an interesting book. It's very long. You can even see it's just a lot of words, but it's an interesting book, I'd say. It's very tangent-y and long-winded. And there's a lot of different stories going on. It feels like you could just flip to any page and kind of pick up from there and you have yourself a story. But there is like an overarching thing which makes it interesting, but it's also one of those very literary books. One of those books that people like always make reference to, but like, you're supposed to know the story of, but barely anyone actually read. It's one of those, But there's a few interesting parts about that book that I want to talk. It's a really old one, and it's been written by a few authors. It's one of those things where it's like a few authors contributed that part, then a few authors contributed that part. So it's interesting in that respect. Another thing is the fan base. Book fan bases are always interesting, but I feel like this one in particular is it's kind of crazy. They are very intense. The fan base, they're very intense about the Holy Bible. It's very interesting how like intense the fan base is. I'd also say, not everyone. Some people are just like they like the book and they just are part of the fan base, but some people are like, make the fan base super toxic. It's like Rick and Morty, you can't enjoy Rick and Morty without being associated with the people who like punch the McDonald's people. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, but overall, it seems to be the story of a father and son, God and Jesus, and it's honestly, they don't have the best relationship. There's a few iffy things about the relationship, but I think that contributes to how old it is. But yeah, do I recommend you read this book? Probably not, It's one of those things where it's like, people will make reference to it, but as long as you just read a summary, you'll be good. Again, super long. I'd argue unnecessary. Definitely risky being involved with the fan base and whatnot. But do whatever you want. That's my big message. If you want to read the book and be a fan, but if you don't, but it's an interesting book. Maybe if you want to read it, but yeah. I hope you liked my book review. I thought it was fun, Again, long book, but if you want to see more content like this, more literary content talking about books and whatnot, comment. See, I might. But yeah, that's the book we talked about, and it was the Holy Bible. For rating, I'd say, honestly, again, I talked about the fan base. I know some of the fans are not going to be happy with me, but I would say 2.5 out of 5. I mean, it wasn't god-awful, but it was just mostly boring and very preachy. But yeah, so that's my review of the Holy Bible. Thank you very much for watching.